House Speaker Mike Johnson was at the Manhattan courthouse today, appearing as former President Trump sits for another day of his hush money trial. Johnson is the latest and most prominent Republican lawmaker to attend the proceedings. Capitol Hill correspondent Erik Rosales joins us now with the latest. Erik.
Yes, good evening, Tracy. Yes, a parade of Republican lawmakers have been seen in the courtroom in recent days, supporting the former president and even campaigning for him. The trial has kept Trump largely off the campaign trail as he vies for yet another term in the White House. Now, before the trial this morning, House Speaker Mike Johnson was out there, and he called the case a perversion of justice.
I called President Trump and told him I wanted to be here myself to call out what is a travesty of justice, and I think everybody around the country can see that. President Trump is a friend, and I wanted to be here to support him.
There's never been anything like this in the history of our country. It's a scam. It's election interference at a level that's never taken place before.
Other Republicans have also been speaking out about the trial, which they call a threat to democracy.
We cannot have a country where you get to prosecute your political opponents instead of persuading voters. Joe Biden's entire strategy is to try to distract from inflation at home and war overseas with this sham trial.
And we got a courtroom that's the most depressing thing I've ever been in. Mental anguish is trying to be pushed on the Republican candidate for the President of the United States this year. That's all this is.
Others add the trial is a waste of taxpayer money.
That the FEC has said that there is no crime, that the DOJ has said there is no crime. And so it's truly outrageous that this is how District Attorney Alvin Bragg is choosing to use New Yorkers' tax dollars.
But Democrats say it's about time. Michigan Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib released a statement saying in part, quote, "The law has finally caught up with Donald Trump and his corrupt and reckless behavior. No one is above the law, no matter how rich or powerful they are." Others see the trial as a test of the former president's influence on the November election.
2024 is really going to be a decisive election in this country. In my view, it's going to be a rematch between President Biden and President Trump, and the American people really are going to get to weigh in on whether we count our votes, whether it's okay if you lose an election to try to subvert the process.
The judge is requiring the former president to be in court for 4 weekly court sessions, forcing his campaign team to schedule many of his in-person appearances on weekends, campaign virtually, or use Republican surrogates to get his message out. Court watchers predict the trial will wrap up, that is, in midsummer. At the Capitol, Erik Rosales, EWTN News Nightly.